Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GreatMillStone that rule well. Blessings to the hopeful elect. Teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. This is going to be a quick hit, man. Basically talking about, the mindset that you're supposed to be in these last days, man. Because, hey, man, if you look at the news, all you're hearing of is wars and rumors of wars and all of these things and uproars of the people. Hey, Trump's in power. And basically, man, we are in the end, man. All right, you got a redneck hillbilly, in power over there in America, talking about how he's going to make America great again. Which, when was America great? When it was whipping the flesh off the back of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. All right, and getting them to build up their society. All right. And Apostle Gabardon brought this out time ago. He said America means bitter. All right. America was built up in a bitter way. All right. And so what? It's going to go out in a bitter way, man. All right. If you understood the scriptures, you will understand the times that we're in the way America's about to go out, in a way, even over here in London, man. All right. Because there's going to be death all over the planet, man. There's going to be death. The scripture said that the dead is going to be cast out as dung. So without further ado, I'm going to get into my first precept. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. And that thief in the night is talking about the day of destruction, the day of judgment, when the Lord actually destroys America with them ICBM nuclear missiles, and other various countries get hit with a couple missiles and whatever here, there, and everywhere, man. It's going to be crazy out here, man. All right. In fact, the scriptures say that the earth is going real to and fro like a drunkard. And that's the times that we're coming into. All right? So you got to get your mind right. You got to prepare your mind. There's going to be wild beasts roaming in the streets. There's going to be women, children crying on the street. A baby just sitting, crying. His mum just took a bullet to the head. The dad got eaten by a pit bull. And he's just sitting on the floor, crying, bawling, nose dripping with boogie coming down and just looking up for help. People going to be running out, trampling over little babies, man. The scriptures say the dead was going to be cast out as dung, man. All right? These are the times that we're coming into. The time of Jacob's trouble, man. The time of martial law. All right? The time of great misery. The time of great death. So what mind are you supposed to be in? Okay? It says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. All right, and all the works that you see, man, you got trannies getting bravery awards, man. You got children going to school being taught to be a drag queen when they grow up, man. All right, you got Bruce Jenner getting bravery awards. You got gay marriage being legalized. You got bestiality. You got sex robots. You got pedophiles running rampant. All right, you got idol worship. The Lord is not dealing with this place, man. The Lord is going to fucking destroy this place. Excuse my language. The Lord is going to literally flatline America, man. All right? So if you know this information, then wouldn't you want to be saved and covered in that time? And it says, verse 11, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be? All right? And Lord willing, through the Spirit, post-production, I'll call this lesson, what manner of persons ought ye to be? All right? Because how are you supposed to be in these last days, man? How are you supposed to be gearing up for the time of the end? What requirements does the Lord require for you in order for you to be saved? All right, in order for you to get up on a chariot, man, the Lord says, blessed is he in whom the Lord imputeth not iniquity. All right, blessed is he in whom the Lord shall find so doing when he comes, man. Doing what? Watching and praying that they enter not into temptation. Doing this work, doing the will of the Heavenly Father. It says, of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness. And when you go into that word conversation, it means conduct, man. You're supposed to be in a holy conduct, all right? Not forsaking the assembling of yourselves with the brethren, building each other up, doing all things unto edification, coming together. One has a precept, one has a revelation, like it says in Corinthians, all right? You guys are supposed to let all things be done unto edifying, man. All right? What did Yahweh Shai say to Peter? Peter, do you love me? Peter said, yes, of course, Lord, I love you. He goes, if you love me, feed my feed my sheep, feed my lambs. Alright, and that's what we're doing. And that's why we do these videos, man, because we're moved through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. The scripture says, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. And what we've been chosen, what we've been given a great deal of wisdom here, man. If you know that the Lord is a so-called black man out of the tribe of Judah, hey, that's wisdom. That's knowledge. Alright? If you know that not Israel is going to look like Shaft, and then you're going to have Israel looking like it says, confusion of faces, that not everyone's going to be black. Not everyone's going to look like a so-called black man that's going to get beamed up into a chariot, man. You know? There's confusion of faces out here. The Lord said he's going to gather his elect from the islands of the sea. Alright? So if you knew that, then, you know, that's good. You got to push that. And you got to feed the lamb with that, man. You got to feed the Lord's flock with that. And the Lord said, what? My sheep hear my voice. I know them and they follow me. Okay? And it says, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Lord Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with a fervent heat. And that's talking about them ICBM nuclear missiles, man. Alright? And the city of confusion is about to be broken down. Babylon the Great. Alright? That city of confusion, Babylon, is going to be broken down. Alright? And the earth will roll to and fro like a drunkard, man. Okay? So what manner of persons ought you to be in these times? How are you supposed to be girding yourself? You got to get your mind right, man. Alright? You got to get your mind right. And I speak for myself first and foremost, man. I ain't perfect, man. Brothers, you know, go through things, and, you know, brothers go through battles, demonic battles and shit. You got to rebuke them demons in the name of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Hey, man, that's why you got to be praying, man. You got to be watching always and praying with fasting, man, if need be. You know, you always got to be doing that, man. That's putting on the whole armor. Because we ain't, look, man, this is spiritual warfare out here, man. It just seems like right now, one thing after another, things are ramping up. Things are getting crazy out here, man. Demons jumping on people that you know around you and whatever, and they just start acting up, foaming at the mouth. Guys cutting you off when you're driving on the road, giving you dirty looks, with Satan wanting you to get roused up and amped so that you can end up in a slammer. What good are you in a slammer? Then you can't even preach the word. That's why you got to walk circumspectly, man. You got to, look, man, what manner of persons ought you to be? In fact, since I quoted it, let me just get it. Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Now you got to be a wise man to walk circumspectly. You got to know what's going on around you. You got to know that Satan, the scriptures say that Satan walketh around like a roaring lion, seeking those that he may devour. So you got to always be on your P's and Q's. You got to always be looking around you, man. All right? Circumspectly, man. That circular motion, you got to look all around you, man. All right? A place where you never thought that you could get struck. You just get struck, man. But you got to be ready for that. Mentally prepared, man. Build yourself up. Walk circumspectly and not as fools. Just idle. Just, oh yeah, I'm going over here then. You know, just walking, just doing things. Like the heathens. The heathens just do things, man. I was watching with the older brothers, man. Hey, we were seeing some of them Elamites over there bugged out as hell with their dread smoking marijuana, you know, sitting on spikes, meditating for time. You got bugged out Hamites with plates in their lips. All of these things, man. The heathen just do things. They need rulership, man. We ain't heathens, man. We're supposed to be the ones with wisdom. We're supposed to be the ones moving circumspectly. We're supposed to be the rulers over the planet, man. So you got to have that rulership mentality. The Lord is building up the future governors, man. Man are supposed to be getting built up to rule over the nation of Israel and these other nations, man. If you be of the elect, the 144, you got to be ready for that, man. So you got to, you know, what manner of persons want you to be? You got to take this seriously, man. That's a high position that needs to be filled by your office, man. So, you know, you got to step up to the plate. Just be walking around idle. You call yourself a judge. You call yourself a prophet. You're just walking around idle, not even taking the work of the Lord seriously, man. And it says, let me go to another precept here. Ecclesiastes 7 and 2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. So it's better to go to the house of mourning. Alright? Because the house of mourning is those that's going to be the people that are taking this word seriously, man. All right? And basically, they're not going to be going out there clubbing like everybody else, just walking idly by, man. Just doing things. They're going to be taking this work seriously, and they're going to be feeding the lamb. Making sure that, you know, that things are running somewhat smoothly, man. You know? Because a lot of people out here, man, they just think, you know, that's why the scripture said the day's going to come like a thief in the night. Where the people least expect it. Then all of a sudden, it's just going to be like mass pandemonium out here, man. Chaos. And we already know that the elites are pushing their agenda, man. They're auto up KO. That's why they're funding the Black Lives Matter movement and all of that. They're trying to spark up race riots. These are the things that are going on right underneath your very nose. So what manner of persons ought you to be? There's great chaos about to break out here, man. And if you know that, then you know that you shouldn't be in a state of mind where you're just la-di-da, man, just skipping down the road through the tulips, man. That's not the time that we're in. Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, tells you that there's a time for everything under the sun, man. A time for peace, a time for war, a time for love, and a time for hate. We're in the time of war right now. We're in the time of hate, man. Because, hey, man, and I tell you something, man. Esau's about to show you his horns, man. The scripture tell you that the devil come down unto you having great wrath because he knows that he have but a short time. The elites know that they got a short time, man. So they're going to try and amp and move things ahead. And that's going to be the RFID chip that they're going to push through the auto up KO. All of that, man. So what manner of persons ought you to be, man? It says, it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Sorrow is better than laughter. Yes, sorrow is better than laughter, man. All right, what happened to the sighing and crying that you were supposed to be doing? You weren't supposed to be getting entangled with the affairs of this world, you know, joining in gay parades and all of this. No, you ain't supposed to be doing that, man. Sorrow is better than laughter. If you're looking around you and seeing the shit that's going on around you, man, you can understand that something ain't right. Something ain't right with your child being vaccinated. Something ain't right with you breathing in chemtrails. Something ain't right with the Edomites taking seeds out of grapes, man, and then selling it to you and your children, man. Something ain't right with that. So if you ain't sighing and crying, you're not in the right spirit, man. You know? And it says, for by the sadness of the countenance of the heart is made better. Right? The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. And that's why a lot of these guys are all mirthed out, man. Turning up to the movies, man, and dashikis with a fist in the air, with an afro combed out, talking about black power, man. That's a house of mirth, man. You guys are believing in some Marvel superhero shit. But here it is, we tell you that you're a chosen people of the Lord, and then you want to curse us out and call us bums, man. You want to believe in Marvel, something that was written by an Edomite, all right? Something that was Stan Lee, that devil, man. But then you come against us when we tell you that you're a chosen people of the Lord, man. That's why the Lord's gonna have to take you guys out, man. Talking about be active. We had a woman come down to the camp talking about our men have to be active. I mean, what the hell can we do against a heart attack gun, man? We need divine intervention. We need Yahweh Shai. That's what we need. Let me just jump down to the point. This is verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Yeah? So if you look, man, if you understand that you're oppressed, hey, man, you should be mad about that, man. Now, so what manner of persons ought you to be? Are you supposed to be in a house of mirth, knowing that you're being oppressed? Knowing that you got to punch in the clock, set your alarm, breath stinking in the morning, walking like a zombie to your car, or whatever, or getting on a public transport, going to work, feet all hurting, you know, while you go to work, shit's going on at home that you don't even know about, your woman, maybe she's stepping out on you, or whatever, man. She has to go to work, your children are getting raised by people you don't even know. Tell me that ain't oppression, man, but you're supposed to be happy in this society, right? You're supposed to be living it up, right? Hey, man, well, that's it, man. I'm just going to close out on that, man. What manner of person, that's just something to think about, you know. What manner of persons ought you to be, man? Don't get caught up with the affairs of this world, man, because look, the fashion of this world passeth away. Hebrews 13:14 says, here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. This ain't our rest. The Lord is going to give us our rest, man, but this is not our rest. This is our captivity, man. This is our prison sentence, if you will. We are still prisoners of war. We are still slaves. You still pay taxes. Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Yes, you do. You have to do that. So with that, man, I'm going to close out. Shalom, man.